Hello and welcome back to the WGP. Today we're going over the Ultimate Survival Tips Ultimate EDC Basic Kit thing. It's got a lot of names on it, but it's got a little tin in it, a EDC kit, and then of course the Ultimate Survival Tips pocket guides. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this open and see what's inside. It's got all of their little tips and tools and everything like that, how to get into contact with them. Comes with a nice standard plastic bag. So let's get the first one out of the way. I think this is just a tin. It does come with a Ranger band, one of these, to hold it all together. But you got your little label here. It is a sticker, so you can peel it off. It has a little survival kit on it, and it lists a bunch of different things, like whether it's for fire, wood, water, food, fishing, first aid, everything like that. It has a little checklist of everything you should go over. Put that right there. The tin itself is completely empty. It just feels like a regular Altoids tin that's been painted. But you have the Ranger band to hold it all together, in case you overstuff it, which you probably will. And let's be real, these little tins are not the nicest, so they're not going to last very long. One thing I don't like about Ranger bands is they're a real pain to get over something. And once they're on there, they are on there. You are not getting those off. They do burn extremely well though. Yep, and that is not coming open. Let's go ahead and set that over here. So let's check, what is this? So this is a advertisement for a knife. The MSK1 survival knife. I have no idea if it's actually worth a damn, but maybe I'll go over it one day. Oh, it goes over several knives that they have. Although, if anything can replace my Spyderco, I'd be impressed. Anyway, let's go over the basic EDC survival kit. And then we'll go over the little tips thing here in a minute. Oh, I didn't want to rip it. Oh well, I tried. And this has more of the tips and everything on it. They really don't waste any space here. I'm really impressed with that. Like, most companies will just use a standard white. Not these guys. They're putting ads on everything. Anyway, that's what the little kit looks like. Let's go ahead and open her up, shall we? Let's see what this is. Oh, this just has a list of everything on there. Put that off to the side. So here, what do we have first? We have a couple of aqua tabs. Good for purifying your water. I assume you could probably use this to hold some water. It wouldn't be a large amount, but you know what? It would be enough. Any water is better than no water. You have a Jolly Rancher, which is grape flavor, which is my favorite. It's probably just a little bit of calories and some morale boosting there. You have a singular Band-Aid, like just one, this one, that's it. I guess if you get just one cut, you can bandage it. Beyond that, you're screwed. You have a sterile alcohol pad. You would probably use this to start a fire instead of actually clean wounds because, well, you've only got the one. Or you could clean your wound and then use it to start a fire. I think it would still work, probably. If I ever get cut on camera, I'll do that and see if it works or not. What is this? You have something very tightly rolled up with a couple of Ranger bands on it. Before I open this, let me see what it is. Oh, this is a water bag. This is a 1 liter capacity food grade water bag. It's at the top of the list. I just couldn't do it. I'm losing it. Let's see if I can open this up and then put it back, put the Ranger bands back on it. But you would use your aqua tabs with this then. Ooh, that feels so thin. Feels kind of gross. But you know what's gross? Dying. That's gross. Yep, but then you would open it from that side and that would hold your water. So now let's see if I can roll this thing back up. Hopefully I can. It's like a puzzle trying to figure out how everything went back together. Plus now it's got a little bit of air in it, so it's not going to go back together completely, but that's close enough. Let's see if I can get 2 fingers in there. I can. There we go. There's one on. Try and get a finger in there, and let's see if we can get the second one on. Yep, there we go. Yep. And that's 2 back on. So yeah, 1 liter thing of water. We'll put that with our aqua tab here. So we've got a full fire steel here. I've always got to strike these to see if they actually work. It feels very cheap, but this whole kit was only like, I think $30. Maybe? Actually, I don't remember how much was this. Whatever, I'll put it on the screen. I'll probably put it on the screen at the beginning of the video, because that would make the most sense. But you have a piece of gross nylon cordage. It's very cheap, so I understand why they used it, but I just don't like it. It always feels like it's going to come loose. Tie that super low overhand. Let's go ahead and see how this works. It does have a nice fat handle to grab it with. Like, look at how fat that thing is. Usually they give you like the tiniest little handle you can imagine. And this has a coating on it. Not the fire steel, it always has one, but the striker. This thing throws off some good sparks. I like it. I approve of that. You have a little tiny candle. You know, it looks like a little birthday candle, that's what it reminds me of. I mean, it would work, it would burn for a little while, give you some light, definitely help you start a fire. And then you would have a sticker. So you have a sticker. You have a compass sticker. I assume you're supposed to use a needle with that? Yes, they have a magnetized needle with it, that's why. So you have another Ranger band. You really never can have enough of these. You tend to break them pretty often when you've got them though. You have a small little flat razor blade, which will work for making little feather sticks or just cutting random stuff. A little bit of fishing bait. Worm. You have a cork bobber, which feels like real cork too. They gave you a real piece of cork for this. You've got your fishing line here, if I can get it out. This works great as thread to repair clothing as well. You have 2 little fire starters in here. You've got 2 strike anywhere matches. Convenient, it's always convenient to have a couple of matches. I've always wondered if they really do work as strike anywhere. And you also have a magnetized needle, so you can do some sewing with this. You also have a couple of smaller items in there, which I will not take out because I'll lose them. But you have the little needle, which I'm not going to take out either. Put that back in there. But you have a couple of hooks, some safety pins, what is it called? Fishing shot? Little weights for your lines. And then a, I don't know how many hooks there are, 2 or 3. But yeah, that's everything in that little kit. Not bad. Let's see if these really are strike anywhere. I don't know. I don't think it'll work on this. No. I don't have like a good surface to strike this on. I've heard that you can use like jeans or something to light it, but no. Well, I'll figure out where to strike these somewhere. Anyway, that's everything out of the little kit. We can, of course, always use the use a little bit of our fire starter and see how well it burns. Which, I mean, it's a fire starter, it should burn pretty damn well. There we go. It was just being stubborn. Well, we can go ahead and light our little candle here. Which it does burn, exceptionally well. Ooh, it's already starting to drip. Blow that out. Scrape that away. Anyway, that was fun. Now let's go ahead and see what's in our little tiny survival guide. It's supposed to be the wallet size. I don't know if it'll actually fit in my wallet or not. It does come in a container. Oh, we should probably also put everything in our little tin. I mean, it is kind of why they gave it to us. Our Ranger band back on there. And there we go. I'm not going to put the sticker on there because I don't really feel the need to, but you know, if you felt like it. Anyway, like I said, let's go ahead and open this. So it comes with a, what is this called? A Fresnel lens, I believe it's called. Basically a magnifying glass. You can see how you can take it and then you would focus the light. You can see the lights from my LED. Let's put that back in its little cover. But you could use this to start a fire if you were out of everything else and you only had that. Is there anything else in here? There is not. So there is a little business card in here, more advertising. They have a lot of advertising in their stuff. And you have the little thing, survival guide itself, which is a far larger thing than I thought. That is cool. It goes over food, how to hunt, trapping, fishing, foraging, navigation. It gives you several ideas of how to tie knots. But it also shows you navigation, how to find your way and everything like that. And that is a lot of information. Let's see what's on the other side here. So this is the first part. It tells you how to use it. If you want me to read through this whole thing, I will, but for now I'm not going to. It has plenty of information on everything, really. At least an overview of it all. And it says on the back how to survive almost anything. Keyword is almost. I wonder if I should put this in here. I probably should. Let's open up our kit and let's put that back in there. If you want me to go over this in depth, I will. But I'm not going to do it right now. Let's see if I can cram this in here. It's supposed to fit in your wallet, but I'm going to fit it into the container. It does fit. The container does not close anymore, but that's why we have the Ranger band to keep it closed. Oh man, it came off. And there you go. That is everything on the tiny survival kit. I really like this, especially because of the guide. It gives you a lot of information on just how to survive, especially if you're a complete idiot like me. You probably need it. But anyway, what do you think? Leave your ideas in the comments below. And I will see you all in the next video.